little less more mother. Yeah. Hi guys, it's Kendra from Kendra's Cupboard, and today we're gonna be making chicken with a creamy orzo. Want to see the final results? Keep on watching. So, you're probably wondering, what is orzo? Orzo is pasta, but it's in rice size, just like a little bit bigger. So it's gonna be delicious. First thing we need to do is we need to put our chicken in the pan. It's from frozen because I didn't plan ahead of time. But she's like, good. Cute. Next, we're gonna be chopping up an onion. Gosh. Get off my plate, fam. I like to hide the cookies, and apparently she's in the bowl I need. So, okay, so now you're just gonna chop up some mushrooms. We're gonna throw her in a bowl. And then we're gonna chop up some mushrooms. You can use the whole carton. You can just use some if you like. Next, I need like 4, 5 garlic. So I good ASMR. I mean, we're not trying to kill a vampire, but so very much garlic looks right. I'd say 3 or 4 cloves, maybe if you want more. If you like extra garlic, go crazy. We're gonna chop up about 2 cups worth of broccoli. I always try to cut the big ones in half just so it cooks easier. Our chicken is fully cooked. We're just going to put that aside, let it cool. Don't chop it up yet, just put it aside. Next, we're going to saute some broccoli. So let's add butter to our pan. The same pan we used our chicken in, we're going to use the same pan to cook everything in. It's just going to build more and more flavor. So take a wooden spoon. Use the butter to kind of break up all that deliciousness at the bottom of the pan. Yes, yes. Broccoli takes a little bit to cook in the pan if you're not steaming it. So what I like to do, pour a little bit of chicken broth or stock, whatever you want to call it. Put the lid on. It traps the heat, and you can steam it and like saute it at the same time. Just flip it every now and then. If it starts to look dry, just add some more stock. You probably need like half a cup total, the whole thing. This takes like 5-7 minutes to fully cook the broccoli. Yes, girl. Oh, yes. So the broccoli's picking, you can already see it's picking up that flavor. See how it's browning? Picking it all up. We love flavor. You know when it's done, when you take a fork and you kind of, oh yeah, no, I'm pushing down hard. She ain't busted. So we need just a few more minutes on her. Okay. That's a big girl right there. Oh yeah, she's done. Okay. We're gonna add our mushrooms and onions with some melted butter. Jump off, girl. Take our stick. Let this cook for 5 minutes until the shrooms get nice and soft, and so does the onions. The onions, you can already see, is kind of changing colors. Is because it's picking up this delicious flavor. We're gonna need 2 cups of chicken broth. We're gonna need 1 cup heavy whipping cream. You can use half and half. I don't like half and half when I do sauces because I think it's too, I don't know, yuck. I prefer having whipping cream. So we're gonna add a cup of this. Okay, we're also gonna need a cup of orzo. So when the onions and mushrooms are cooked and along with the garlic, don't forget the garlic. Huge. We're gonna add orzo into the pan And if you just cook it for like 30 seconds, just a minute, it kind of adds like a nuttiness flavor. It just helps it, the flavor enhance. Let's do it, cover her. Okay, so I'm gonna add in our garlic. You always want to add in your garlic. I've said it over and over again. As late as you can, because if you garlic just needs to be cooked enough so it gets fragrant to kind of release its flavors, and so you only need to truly cook it for like 30 seconds a minute, and once you can smell it, it's done. Okay, I'm gonna add just a little bit of salt. Just a little bit of salt, some pepper. I'm gonna kind of make a well. Let's add our orzo. This 30 seconds, not long at all. We're gonna take our broth and our heavy whipping cream mixture, pour this in, but you want to mix, stir as you go, girl. Stir as you go. Because you can go slow, because you don't want the cream to curdle. There we go. And we're gonna turn this up because you do want it to kind of come to a light boil or a simmer. This is gonna be at a high heat. Not all the way high because that will scorch it, but like a notch or two below the highest heat possible. It's gonna absorb like rice does, and it's gonna get all fluffy and delicious. Just waiting for some bubbles. This is what we want, so let's put our lid back on. Yes. Yep, that's exactly what I want. We're gonna turn our heat down to a low heat, and we're gonna let this simmer for 10 minutes. So set your timer. We're gonna add about a cup of parm, or I do like the Italian. That's a cup. The Italian blend's fine also too, or mozzarella, but people prefer Parmesan because it has sharpness to it, and also because of the salt. Okay, let's add our broccoli to it now. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna put this aside really quick. Okay, so the orzo is all looking good. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna chop the chicken. You can do this any way you want. You can chop it up, cube it up, throw it on there. What I like to do is I take the breast and we're just gonna thin slices. So instead of going down when you cut, at an angle. There, and then you can take your chicken and you can just fan it out on top. Take your lid and put it back on for just 5 minutes because the chicken's been out for a minute. This pan is still hot. It'll trap the heat and reheat up your chicken. Here's the final result, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. It's one of my favorites because it's a one pan recipe. Makes cleanup so much easier, but also if you don't want to mix everything up because you got some picky eaters, that's totally fine. You don't have to cook the chicken. You don't have to mix everything together. You can put the chicken and the broccoli outside, or you don't even have to use broccoli. That can be taken out, or you can use green beans or asparagus, whatever green. You throw some carrots in there. So whatever you want to make it yours. Please let me know if you try this recipe in the comment section below, and thanks for stopping by, guys.